Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I just wanted to make a quick video with you guys. Just kind of talk about a few things that's been going on. Mainly kind of make a little rant, I guess, so to speak. I want to talk to you guys about, I have a TikTok shop. Of course, I blew up on TikTok early on in my college years. And of course, I've been trying to use that as my advantage. So recently, probably maybe 2 years ago, I made TikTok shop, but I just never really used it or didn't want to get intuitive about it. But becoming an expat, of course, I'm like, you know what? I might as well. So I've been pushing it like crazy, been getting orders, doing great. So I thought, I decided to use AutoDS because, they had a few good reviews and things. And I didn't read the negatives because I was like, you know what? If I don't read the negatives, it won't happen. Dummy me. Anywho, honestly, I hate AutoDS. Every product I have from them, I took down. I'm not keeping up. I'm not going to ever put back up. It's done. I'm done with them. I'm cutting out. I lost really hundreds of dollars and spent up just really, honestly, truthfully, I'll be honest. I've been hustling. And for the last, 3 weeks, I've been doing pretty good on there. And I was okay, when the order's gonna get shipped out? When is this? I've been running into issues, running to our website, reading, trying to update things, trying to do it how they have it. And when I say this has been too stressful for this to be a drop shipping business, it's too stressful. What I want to create is an online mall, literally where everything you want is online. I will cut out the big guy, quote unquote, the middleman, even though technically I become the middleman. Make everything cheaper. I don't want you to have to search online, find the cheapest product when you can just say, hey, J. Callaway's, I know they have it cheap. I know they got something I need. I know they have it. I wanted to make it where it is literally an online mall. Malls are dying out. Shootings and stabbings and random fights and, oh, you stepped on my shoes, we got a box. Like, bro, it's too much. It's too much. I just want to go in and buy a product and get it. That's it. I thought using AutoDS would be perfect. I thought it would be perfect. I thought it was going to be the shebang. But unfortunately, it was definitely a shebang on my part. So anyway, I'll talk to you about literally one of the situations. So there's this dress on there. Don't get me wrong. It's very nice dress, elegant. I was like, wow, this is nice. When I first saw it, I was like, man, this is nice regardless of the cost. Pretty sure women are going to buy it. On there, it said it was about $5.50-something. That's including shipping, the cost of the dress. I said, oh, beautiful. I love it. I'm going to put it on there. So put it on there. Probably a couple days later, get my first order done. Like, as I'm doing other work. Oh, this is perfect. Cool. First order from there. Then a couple minutes later, another order. Oh, okay. A couple hours later. Oh, okay. Fall asleep. And middle of the night, I heard ding, 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 ding. 3 orders back to back. Ding, ding, ding. Whoa, this is happening. This is perfect. So I go to check AutoDS. See that, okay, a few of the shipping addresses aren't correct, quote unquote. I mean, they're correct, but it doesn't recognize that as an address. So of course it's not going to try to ship it out. Then you go to sort of speak, it says you don't have any auto credits. So I say, dang, okay, now I got to upload auto credits. So pay for that. Cool. Now all of a sudden it's like, oh, well, you'll have credits to cover the fees of the dress of the products, not even just the dresses, the products. So, okay, well, dang, I got to come out of pocket, but hey, I'm going to make it back. So I pay that. Weeks go by. Like I said, it's really been hustling 3 weeks. Weeks go by, getting orders, different orders, this and that. Now it's like, okay, certain parts of TikTok that I wasn't paying attention to. I will put that on myself, or I didn't change the warehouse. I didn't make it to their warehouse. I didn't change certain aspects of it where I said, okay, you know what? I need to sit down and study this. So it was 3 weeks went by. That was probably actually a couple of days. Actually, I realized that. It was probably like 4 or 5 days. It wasn't a week. So changed a few things. Okay, I think I'm good. Then boom, something else wrong. I'm just like, huh, okay, you know what? Let me watch their academy. So I watched the DS Academy, watch it full out through. I follow every step they do. I follow everything. I say, you know what? Okay, cool. Bada bing, bada boom. We should be good. I'm getting more orders, especially from a certain dress. I'm getting lots of orders. Love it. Perfect. But then week 2 hits. And this is where it gets very slimy. I'm just looking at it and some of the things are like bouncing off. It's like, oh, you need more credits. Well, I have credits on there. Why do I need more credits if you're not even taking from it? So I reach out to customer service thinking they're gonna reach out. Still haven't gotten a contact back from just the auto credits. Haven't. So I'm scratching my head now. I'll say, okay, you know what? Well, I'm not going to use, suppliers from China because most of my orders are coming from America or Mexico, some from Canada. Don't get me wrong, I have a few from Europe, but everything moves faster from the United States. It's just moving. It's just fast shipping. So, I just want the United States only. China's moving too slow, this and third, and I thought that would make it better. But truly, honestly, I'm still waiting on orders to be shipped. Orders to even be put in. Now, granted, some of these have like 19 days, processing and stuff like that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But that's not the problem. Let's go back to the dress that I was speaking of, right? So I checked today, week 3. I'm like, okay, cool. We should be coming up upon the part where, things are getting shipped out or at least finished processing. I just so happened to check and it says that insufficient funds. Wait a minute, I have uploaded funds already. So I'm sitting here looking at the orders having to be resubmitted. Come to find out, when you have to resubmit an order or quote unquote advance the funds, now your 19 days start over again. You starting to catch on now. Now on TikTok, it has a certain time set and date that orders have to be out. Regardless if you ship it from another warehouse, or you have TikTok ship it. It does not matter. There's time periods. So not only did that happen, I do more research because it's just me. And the website it was coming from was CJ Dropshipping. I'll just say it, CJ Dropshipping from AutoDS. Or connected to AutoDS, but that certain particular website was only available now in Europe. So it just dawns on me that, hey, wait a minute, something here is not right. I go and check, or I VPN it, I do it smoothly, I'm a smooth criminal behind it. I won't even lie to you. I go and check it. Come to find out, let me get close to the mic. Come to find out, the shipping fee was $15. Now, granted, AutoDS, it tells you the addition of all of it, the cost, it actually cost to not only buy the product, but ship it. It says $5.50, whatever, it's $5.50. Then it says sale price, $6.66. So automatically you're only earning 86 cents to almost $1-ish. So before then, I try to readjust it because when I start realizing from first going on to the second week, like, oh, this is a popping. This is a great product. Let me increase it a little bit. Try to increase it to $18 to $25. If it would have stayed, some reason it reverted back to $6.66. I said, okay, maybe I did something wrong. So I went back and did it again. I made sure to submit it, took a picture. Cool. Keep getting orders, I'm perfect, cool. And just dawned on me, why is the earnings not higher? So I look at it again. It's back down to $6.66. Let's fast forward to today. Like I said, I'm checking. I VPN it, go around it, try to look for it. Come to find out, it's about $15 shipping. The cost of the dress is only $3 or something, so it would have been $18. Granted, I tried to increase it from really, I think it was $18.99 to $25. You know, I was gonna put a TikTok discount on there because they would do that for at least $5. So at least I'll make $2. It didn't happen. So now I'm at a point where I have to go contact each and every buyer on why I'm canceling, cancel the order, my shop health is going down, the money's still on AutoDS, and I'm fighting to get a refund. Still waiting. I emailed them today, 2-3 emails, you know, contacted. But luckily, I didn't put much in there. I didn't. Thank God. I was smart about it. Very smart. I was intuitive because it doesn't seem right why I have to pay this and this in front until I get an order, right? I mean, just being honest. But I know this is kind of a rant, but it's just like becoming an expat. You're going to run into these problems where it's going to be, you know, things that you try to fluff out before you head out. Because if you head out and you hit problems like this where it's 3, 4, and you go on 2 months, like you're gonna be like, dude, my time is going. I gotta make some shake, you know. And then you're faced with other obstacles and situations. So more so, this is, I guess, like an update rant, quote unquote. Just stay away from AutoDS. Stay away. I wouldn't do it. Truthfully, honestly, now if you find maybe a product or two, you know, and you buy it first and you test it out, like the processing and the shipping cost, like you do the extensive research, cool. But if you're like me, where you're uploading a lot of products, then you go back and do the description, then you go back and do the, like, you can't do it. You don't have really the time to sit down and do everything on one, then everything on 2, then everything on 3. No, you're dropping 50, 40, 10, like per day. Then you say, okay, next day I go here, I do 5 descriptions. I try to do 10 descriptions. I might do all 50 descriptions. Then tomorrow, boom, and I'll readjust. Like, you already adjusted price, but you readjust price. Because like I said, sometimes it will revert back. You try to readjust the price. Then boom, now I gotta go to TikTok images. I have to do the optimization to make this look better. I have to blur out the background. I have to do X, Y, and Z. It's a lot. It's a lot. So, be wary, for one, of those type of drop shipping sites. Let's just say it like that. Because you have to also think, AutoDS, they want you paid monthly. First of all, to start off on your program, to pay monthly, is already in itself, to me, truthfully, now that I see it, a scam. Now, don't get me wrong. There are thousands of people who use AutoDS to the T, doing perfect, great, amazing for them. That's great for them. It doesn't work for everybody. It's not meant to work for everybody. There are other dropshipping sites. Come to find out, CJ Dropshipping has its own site. So you're telling me AutoDS is all it is a major pool where I could have just went and did CJ on my own. I could have went to AliExpress. I could have went to Amazon. I could have went to a third-party website. You know, I've already done some of the things, so I could have just did it myself rather than spending time, money, and effort. You're wasting it, putting it back. You know, now I think I'm gonna roll with them, honestly. I'm gonna roll with them for a while, but I don't want to put the name out there yet because I want to see how this goes. But so far, even literally getting up from today, day 1, this has been a great experience. This is awesome. This is where I was hoping AutoDS would be, but it wasn't. This is something very particular too. I will say that. Like, it found the dress. It found the dress. So, unfortunately, you know, I can't roll all the way back 3 weeks, but the last 2 days that it was on there, cool. It found the orders. It found this. It found how much the shipping cost would be. It found that it can ship it out in less than 10 days. 10 days? It can ship, not process it. It can ship it out less than 10 days. 3 weeks, 7, 14, 21. You're telling me that if I would just start off with them, been on the roll. I've been on the roll. Truthfully, honestly, from the reviews, it says it takes usually just 2 to 5. I would have been on a roll. So, sorry if this turned to more of a rant, but I guess I was just trying to make it where people understand that there are going to be hiccups. Trust in God, first of all, first and foremost, trust in God, just breathe. I won't lie to you, it's been times where I wanted to pull my hair out, and yes, that is why I went to got a haircut, because I was wanting to pull my hair out. I was already pulling. I got getting stressful, but it will all pay off. You just have to let God do his thing. You know, there's sometimes hiccups like this, situations where it was meant to be. It was not meant to hinder me. It was meant to build me. It was meant to recollect me. It was meant to put me in a better standpoint. Because think about this. What if I just sat there and said, you know what, I'm gonna let it take the whole 30 days. Or, you know what, let's try this next 19 days. Who knows how many orders, how much money I would have lost. So, and with that also being said, January, it's either 15th or 19th. I think the 19th, that TikTok is technically supposed to be banned. I was supposed to leave late January, but I'm staying for AutoDS war ceremony. So hopefully no later than January 30th, I'll be out of the country, or I'll still be okay to use TikTok. But with that being said, it'll be a lot, I guess, harder in the sense to get orders and shipments, but however, easier too, just because when you're in a new area, it spans the area of what people want and what they want to buy, how they want to buy it. And with the United States still having fast shipping with lower cost of living outside, it will benefit me in a more positive direction away. But anywho, that's outside the point. I just kind of want to get on, give a quick update. Yeah, it's been a ride. Also with the Amazon shop, I haven't really touched that yet. I still have it, still going, still actually in good health. I just haven't put more time into it because I want to do one thing at a time. I've been doing too much at a time, where it's like, okay, now you have, like, if you have a hiccup like this on TikTok, you have a hiccup like this on Amazon, you have a hiccup like this on Instagram, once again, you just overwhelmed and you give up. So I want to do one thing at a time, perfect my craft. One thing at a time, perfect my craft. One thing at a time, perfect my craft. Still do crypto and trading on the side and everything, but like I said, I want stability. So that way I can say, all right, boom, got that going. Now I can do what I really want. So that way, let's say TikTok forever gets banned, you know, and I don't want to do Instagram shop or anymore. I don't want to do Amazon shop no more. It's like, okay, well, I already have the mental capacity and complacement of doing one thing at a time. So that way now it's already, like, mentally, I'm already trained and focused on crypto. Hopefully, prayingly, by that time, I'm already changed there and locked in, and I can do what I need to. But of course, right now, of course, you save, have it checked into it, because you know it's going up, it's going to rise, and it's an investment, but it's a smarter investment rather than doing, like, you know, Dow or stocks or, you know, S&P. It's way better than that. But yeah, anywho, thank you for watching this update video. I hope it was very informational. Once again, just be careful on if you drop ship or you find vendors or things like that, because I also have vendors that I go through, or people I know sell different items, or stores I go buy from. But just be wary on their shipping costs, their time. Make sure you have the right calculations. On some things, order yourself. Like when I bought the ceramic bowls, I ordered them first. I got that to myself first because I said, no, I want to make sure this is right. Don't get me wrong, these first couple ones are taking their time getting out because I'm still holding on to them. I want to make sure they're right. They're coming in right. I want to make sure that nothing's broken. I want to make sure that it has sturdy packaging. I want to make sure that, you know, whatever labels they put in there, it doesn't have any information personal of me, you know, like, you know, my personal card or something like that. Because I think when they buy from it, it's not directly going from here to there. It has to go through, It's like a triangle. So I want to make sure that nothing of me gets out to because if it does, like, you never know how people react to that. You never know how people would use your information. There are people out here who are like, I promise you, if they can only get 6 digits for your credit card, that's perfect. All they need is those 6 digits and they can run with it. So just be wary on how you do that. Anywho, gotta cut this video short. Glad you guys tuned in. Hope it was very informational and that you kind of learned something from it or picked up off of it. Once again, truthfully, in my honest opinion, stay away from AutoDS. Like, find something else first or find a different path. You know, if you're not going to move around necessarily like me, where, you know, I'm moving around to find other vendors. I'm not just, oh, I'm going out the country. No, I'm doing business, doing the YouTube, making the Expat, also finding cheaper vendors on the outside where I send back USA shipping to US and then boom, out or wherever it needs to go. But just make sure you compartmentalize. Focus on one thing first, then change your view. Once you got something perfected, you got it going, it's on its own, cool. But until then, you just gotta slow down on one thing. So thank you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'll catch you next video.